Go ahead, Pete.
James, just the satisfaction word, the fact that you guys put certainly the first half of the element type display, but you got things back on track.
Yeah, we're happy about that. We're happy about our effort and how we came out from the beginning. And that's one thing we gotta keep working on. We just gotta maintain and build on this game.
Let's talk about that start, 15-0. What was going right from the start?
I think it was a mentality thing. We were talking a lot more. Guys were engaged and helping each other out. And then when we get stops like that, we get out and running.
And Illinois shot, I think, 29% in the first half and much higher in the second half. I guess what was the difference? Were they doing anything differently in the second half?
I would say no, not really. They were just making some tough shots. There were a few defensive coverage that we got a little confused on, but we picked it up in the second half, though.
Thomas, obviously you had a really efficient game, shooting, rebounding, everything. Just what did you feel was working to get you in the flow offensively?
Just having the right mentality going out there into the game. We know that this conference has real good teams in them. You got to bring your hard hat each and every time you go out there on the floor. So that's what I try to install in myself and my teammates.
Thomas, with that 60 or 20 stage in the second half, and
No, not really. I just felt like I just had to go out there and play my game. We had a real good week of practice, and everybody knows to do their job, So I feel like everybody was out there. I just got the ball at the right time, so that's all.
I guess speaking a little bit more about that second half, just how much did you feel maybe, I think that three in particular just kind of maybe epitomized the way you guys were able, even when things broke down offensively, to kind of get what you want?
Talking about the three I made?
Yeah, in the second half, it was kind of a little bit of a busted possession. I think Zach kind of drove the lane and kicked it out to you.
Yeah, I just took the wide open shot. I work with Coach with shooting and also in the low post. And then it was a wide open three, and my teammate Zach hit me right there, so I just took it.
James, you mentioned mindset being a big thing as far as the difference in the start last game to this game. What changed? Was there like something you guys really talked about in film session or in practice? How did you guys get that mindset changed?
Really just buying into the scouting report. The coaches do a great job of giving us what we need to do, but then it comes upon us, and I feel like we did that great tonight. We talked about it before the game and in the game, and it got us going.
Thomas, you and OG finished with 4 fouls. There were like almost 50 fouls called this entire game. How much of an impact did that have on the game?
It was just foul calls. You just got to be in a better position out there on the floor sometimes with different refs. So it's all fine. We just got to work through it. That's all.
Questions for OG?
And OG, what made your as a team defense so effective? Certainly in the first half.
We were talking more, we were more connected, and we were playing hard.
Thomas and James, speak to the importance of this one after what you guys have been through the last couple of weeks.
It's really important. Every team we're going to play from now on in the Big Ten is going to be great. Illinois was a great team. So we just got to know that one game is never going to define us, and just have a short memory and build on it.
Thomas, your thoughts?
Just going on with James, just having a short memory about the losses, just continue to build each and every day. We can't listen to the outside. We know what's going on in here. We just got to keep improving with Coach and each other each and every time we go out there.
Brendan, you guys, you mentioned you had a really good week of practice leading up into this. Was there one or two things that maybe that stood out from the week of practice that you carried into the game?
We did a lot of individual things that players needed to work on, like me and Rob would do things that we needed to work on, and other guys were getting work that they needed to do. And I feel like once we came together, we carried it out well.
Devonta gave you a nice first half lift. Talk about the lift he gives you now that he's back healthy and playing again. Do you think he can handle the point guard sometimes before you guys?
Yeah, definitely, because he's a competitor and he listens well and he follows what he needs to do. He does everything that he needs to do, so I definitely feel like he can.
Mike, Thomas, James was just mentioning some of the individual stuff you guys did this week. What, for you personally, did you kind of work on kind of taking this game on an individual level?
I'm just looking towards more helping my teammates, you know, and helping myself, you know, just down there in the low post, and also just being a more versatile defender. You'll always find a way to bring that energy to the game, you know.
Thomas, James gives you guys 25 points, Robert gives you 18. What does it do for you guys when those guys are as on, for lack of a better term, as they were today?
It gives us a big boost out there on the court, because when those guys are hitting, you know, it opens a lot more stuff up for me, OG, the guys that come off the bench, you know, and they have to put so much time and effort onto those two, you know, it opens up the floor that much for all of us.
OG, you guys did a lot better job taking care of the ball today. 4 turnovers in the first half. You didn't have any for the game. Was that an emphasis, though? I don't know, making simpler plays, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we never want to turn the ball over, so,
But was it more of an emphasis this week?
yeah, but it's always an emphasis.
All right, thanks, guys.